Okay, let's revisit our KCS Computer Lab folder. If you recall, we were working on this folder during the last class where we were organizing files into their predetermined folders. We are currently in the KCS Computer Lab main folder, and inside of this folder are these subfolders. And you can see in the address bar that if we click on this arrow over here, this is the drop-down menu where we can go and visit each one of these folders as well. Now let's slide down here, and this pane right here is the navigation pane. And if you remember from earlier, we can, when you see the double arrows, left mouse click and move these panes so you could have better visibility. So let's put it back the way it was for now. And right here we see the main KCS Computer Lab folder. I'm going to right mouse click on top of it. That gives me a menu with a lot of options. Currently for this exercise we're going to choose Open in New Window, so we'll left mouse click on top of it, and now we have mirrored the windows, and it's the same folder in both windows. I'm just going to close this out real quick because I want to make this mirrored window an appropriate size. Okay, so let's right mouse click again on top of KCS Computer Lab folder, left mouse click, open a new window, and now I have an exact mirrored copy of that folder. Duplicate windows. I like this method personally because I can see what I'm doing in real time. Right now I'm going to go into Airplanes folder. Here you see I have 2 separate files, and I have 4 additional folders inside the main Airplanes folder. Again, we can see it on this side, on the left window. Same folders, same files. Now there's 2 different ways, 2 different methods, actually there's many different methods that you can use to organize your documents, your folders and files. Today I'm just going to show you this one. Okay, so we are KCS Computer Lab main folder. KCS Computer Lab main folder, subfolder is the airplanes. Okay, airplanes. Now I'm going to go into this additional folder here under newer, and it has one single file. I'm going to left mouse click on top of that file, drag it over to airplanes, drop it in. Now I have taken this file out of the newer subfolder, which is a subfolder of airplanes, which is a subfolder of the main KCS Computer Lab folder. Let's go back into airplanes. It should say that the folder is empty, and it is. Let's do it with older. I'm going to left mouse click into it. I'm going to left mouse click on top of this image, holding the button down, and then drag the image over to airplanes. So now this subfolder, older, should be empty when we go back into the main subfolder, airplanes. Okay, I hover over it and the computer lets me know that the folder is empty. Let's do the same with straight body. Left mouse click into that subfolder. Left mouse click, hold it down, drag it over to airplanes. Move to airplanes, yes, and I will drop it in there. Now I'm going to get a little bit fancy here. Now I'm going to skip a step. Remember how we were talking about this drop down arrow? Well, I'm going to click on it, and these are the subfolders that are underneath airplanes. I'm going to go straight down to wooden fixed, and there is my image. Now let's see how we can get to that a different way. There's that same subfolder, wooden fixed. Let's click into it, same image. Okay. So I took a shortcut and I went through that folder using my drop-down menu, wooden fixed. Left mouse click, hold it down, drag it over to airplanes. Okay, wooden fixed subfolder is now empty. Let's go back to the main subfolder, airplanes, and we should have empty, 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 and empty. Great. Now since I have the same window open, technically for the same folder, I'm going to click into airplanes, and I should see the exact same files and folders in both windows. If they're not the same, I can always refresh this window, and by doing that, it updates any changes that have been made between these two separate windows. So now that I have empty folders, I'm going to left mouse click in the white area and drag my mouse over so it highlights these empty folders, and then I can either hit the delete button on my keyboard, or I can right mouse click on top of it, go down to delete, left mouse click, do I want to, yes, and they have been deleted, and you can see that the update has been made in real time in the other window. And if it hasn't, I can always refresh and it should update at the same time.